Robert Goddard was born on the 5th of October 1882 in Massachusetts, United States. He was the only surviving child of his parents, Danford and Fanny Goddard. After his birth, the family relocated to Boston, where he was bred. While growing up, Robert was a curious child who desired to be just like his father. Danford, his father, was an intelligent man in science who invented numerous useful tools. Robert often experimented with some of his father's equipment, such as the telescope, which he used in studying the sky. His interest in science became more concrete after his father showed him how to generate static electricity using the zinc in batteries. A particular day, while experimenting with some chemicals, Robert made a mistake that led to an accident. There was an explosion in the house, and his mother was greatly displeased. However, his father encouraged him and supported him, believing the accident was only part of the boy's learning process. Several years after graduating from college, Robert was now a genius in physics, electrical engineering, and aerospace. At the time, he was very passionate about coming up with a groundbreaking invention, which led him to start building a liquid fuel rocket. To complete this mission, Robert needed some financial backing, support, and authorization. But by the time he presented his idea, almost everyone mocked and ridiculed the idea of a liquid fuel rocket. Many of his colleagues hurled harsh criticism at him and was against his theories of a spaceship. Robert, however, was later able to begin his project. The first prototype rocket he built wasn't encouraging at all. It failed completely. Other prototype rockets he subsequently built failed as well. As a result of this, his critics had reason to keep ridiculing his idea. However, after some years of relentless work, Robert was able to successfully develop a liquid fuel rocket. On the 16th of March 1962, the rocket was launched. This invention ushered in an era of spaceflight and innovation in aeronautics. Between 1926 and 1941, Robert and his committed team of engineers launched more than 30 rockets, creating history in the aerospace world. Often, when certain people try to do extraordinary things or attempt to make a change in the world, they get criticized, insulted, and ridiculed. If you are currently aiming to achieve something, be ready to face criticism. Get yourself prepared to be criticized for trying to do something exceptional. So many great people have been criticized during their days of struggle. Hence, you won't be the first to deal with criticism. Nikola Tesla said, "All that was great in the past was ridiculed, condemned, combated, and suppressed." People of great value, worth, and impact have been criticized for attempting to put some good in the world. Many of the world's greatest achievers were condemned and opposed. As someone who is desiring and working towards greatness, get yourself prepared to deal with criticism because it may eventually come. Albert Hubbard said, "The final proof of greatness lies in being able to endure criticism without resentment." Having the ability to stay strong and undiscouraged despite criticism clearly shows that you definitely emerge a great person. Some people give up their dreams and quit chasing success just because they were criticized. Don't ever be in this category of people. Rob Liano said, "Once you embrace your value, talent, and strength, it neutralizes when others think less of you." One of the effective ways to overcome criticism is by recognizing your value and embracing your abilities. When you become absolutely convinced that you are super talented and blessed with potentials, there is no way you'll be discouraged by criticism anymore. When people begin to say that you are terribly bad at what you do, you won't be deterred or broken down because you've come to recognize the fact that you are actually amazing. Robert Goddard didn't pay attention to criticism, and he succeeded. Keep chasing your dream. Never mind those who are busy criticizing.